for?
Hunting whitetails. Do my pre-whitetail stretches. Let's do this. Now we made it. Now we're going to meet Nick.
We're gonna go meet Nick. We have made it to Chicago.
Opening morning. Let's go do this. The view from my very first stand on my very first whitetail hunt. The first couple of days were slow, rainy, and hot. Not a lot of rutting action going on.
How's our first morning? No deer this morning. We saw some coming in, and that was about it.
You seen some coming in?
Yeah, this morning.
Oh, yeah, on the way in the dark.
In the dark. That was it.
In the day.
But yeah, our trail's right up there. So go set some cams, maybe. No deer all day except for this morning.
Lots of rain. We haven't even seen a deer.
Yeah. In the headlights, that's about it. So, we'll see. Yeah. Just content.
Hey, subscribers.
It's the second warning.
Morning 2 suck.
We saw some good ones on our end.
Mine was this big. It's like this.
We jumped a good one walking out and then saw a nice one and a smaller one this morning. It's raining. It's only been raining the past.
So we're ready for the rain to quit.
Kill some big deer.
Good rut action.
Yes, sir. This is when things really started to pick up for us. I think we saw like 10 to 12 bucks in a day. Nothing huge, but lots of small bucks. Some nice bucks, but nothing came in close enough for me to shoot. This was one of the nicer bucks that was coming by. He had a broke 2, or he would have been a shooter. I had him at range one time. Other than that, he was always out of range, but he was a cool buck. Definitely one that was cool to see. So I just hit a deer. It was a good buck, a 9-point, we think. At 40 yards, a little back, so I don't know quite what to do. He didn't go very far, so we're gonna make up a plan and see what. It's been slow but warm. It's 74 degrees right now, so we don't know what to do. Bad shot on my eyes. It was rushed, but I guess we'll see.
God, the weirdest sound I've ever heard. Christian, like a cough.
Yeah.
And that deer comes, I can hear a cough. Yeah. And that deer comes like coughing down that draw. and I catch his antlers. So he was there the whole time. But anyways, he caught.
Why you guys walked in?
Well, we walked with the wind in our face.
So you guys,
Okay.
they walked where Matt's got that other stand, right on the
Yeah, we
north
walked
side.
to that stand and then crossed that shitty draw with all the thorns and stuff in it. But that buck was at the head of that thing the whole time, and those other 2 deer were just other deer.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we go sit in there and cough, and he comes down by us and flip an arrow at him, and he turned and went up there. So then we sat for probably an hour
45
after
minutes,
dark.
hour, yeah.
After dark, and I was trying to glass that luminoc up, but I could never see it.
Yeah.
So we waited, and then came, and like I said, he went back to the the south, and so we hiked across that thorny thing in the dark.
Back to the north.
Yeah, back to the north and got out of there.
Okay.
But I didn't know what else to do. Shit, I didn't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it was pretty
No, I
fun.
mean, if you're not.
Okay, going to look for my deer I hit last night. He's right here somewhere, so I guess we'll go see if I got him. I'm trying to do recovery. So.
Put it right here.
Oh.
A little bit of blood.
Blood. There. Let's go, pup. Big ol' heavy long beam.
Been dead a little bit. Here, hold him up real quick, Matt. If you can. Go.
Okay, this is my 2022 archery whitetail. Crazy, crazy thing. For my birthday, my dad showed me that I'd drawn a tag, and we came out here to hunt whitetail. And this is started out slow. It's been slow and hot this year. I sat up in a stand one day, had a really good day, had some problems with the bow, and missed a big 10 point at, can't remember what it was, yardage. Kind of beat myself up over it, and then we weren't seeing anything, maybe 3 deer a day. My dad and uncle came here to check cams and saw this buck down in the edge of the trees, running a doe. So my dad came back and said, let's go try and kill that deer. So we walked down into this hole of a place and sat there, nothing happened. We weren't seeing anything, weren't hearing anything. Kind of having a little conversation, and said the last 10 minutes, let's just be as quiet as can and sit still. And all of a sudden this buck came, and he was, I don't know, it was a cough or something, making a noise. He came up and over, down into a ditch, up on top of the hill, and leaned over, and I shot, and it looked way back, and so we ended up kind of sitting there, walking out, getting back, telling Colby about it, and kind of beating myself up over it all night. And today we tracked him, not a lot of blood, and we finally got on a trail, and we're looking. My dad was walking the edges looking for trails where they'd come in and out of the fields, and me and my uncle walked down. I was going to meet with him, and I looked down, there was some blood. Well, I looked over in the trees, and he was laying there. So I did hit him back a little bit, and he was
quartering to us more than we thought, so it went in and pinned that back leg. But I mean, we got him, and I don't think he's been dead for too long, so that's good. So yeah, it's been a blast. Big thank you to my dad and uncle and everybody that's allowed me to be out here.